I yeah,
Twitter might
it's
not
all
work.
it got me locked out, which is kind of annoying.
Hmm.
But we'll see if it works.
Oh, wow. Your
Yeah.
account says caution, this account is temporarily restricted.
But it's on Periscope.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I see myself on Periscope.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I think we're live, and I think we just lost Swags. Let me quickly ping him. Maybe if you can see us, can you post a comment where you can see us? We're just figuring things out at the moment.
Hey, I accidentally closed my window. All right, shall we get started?
Sure.
I was trying to talk to you, and then you weren't responding, and I was like, wait, what's going on? Okay, so um, first of all, I think we have to address the elephant in the room. You're looking very different from last time. What's going on?
Yeah, I got dared. So we're doing this dare month at the moment with our colleagues, and the way it works is you dare someone to do something for charity, and so our office manager dared me to get a clean shave, which actually I haven't gotten ever at my time at Stripe. So I've been at Stripe almost 5 years, and I think the last time I shaved was 5.5 years ago. So so I basically said, okay, I'll do it if we raise $500 for charity, and that's it's a local charity here in Singapore, supporting migrant workers throughout the COVID times. And so I said, yeah, I'll do it if we raise $500. And it took 25 minutes for my colleagues to jump in and, and pledge. And yeah, so now you see baby Hagrid Thor. uh,
It looks good, and you got the top of the everything else also shaved, which it was just looking pretty sharp. Um, yeah, looking good, man.
Thanks. Let's see how long it takes to grow back to the previous length.
Yeah. Well, another 5 years, I guess. That's a pretty good ROI. It's $100 a year. Cool. Yeah, not much to update on my end. Very quiet weekend. A lot of funerals in my area recently.
Oh
I'm not sure
wow.
because I'm not sure if it's because of COVID. I don't think so because we would know in the news. Um, so I think it's just normal passing of people. And yeah, just been hacking on stuff, and I actually fixed up the stuff that we did at the end
Oh
of
yeah.
the last episode. So let me share my screen, and then we can talk about it.
Yeah, let's have a
Uh,
look at that.
I'm going to move this so that you don't get the Drost effect, and then I can change our logos. Okay, so where are we at? We ended things last with we uploaded a bunch of boards. I have everything uploaded actually to this GitHub. Actually, I should probably put it in the GitHub here. So it's under this account. I basically just forked it and put in the relevant info. So I should probably put like GitHub, and we can see the live app here, which we have figured out how to deploy things.
Nice.
And it's such a good choice to do surfboards because it's just peaceful and serene. And we've got different categories. We've got individual items. I even managed to sort out the numbers. I don't think I actually pushed it up. So this may be. Oh yeah, yeah. So I didn't format the numbers in the in the deployed state. But in the local uh, project, um, which I have fixed all of that, we should be able to see all that. So I'm gonna start running it. But yeah, this is where we were at previously, and then we were able to log in with our admin credentials.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, can you hide the little tooltip at the bottom? Just,
Okay.
sorry, it's my OCD.
I'm getting some errors now. What did I do? Category info. Okay. I think it's fine. I wasn't getting this before the stream. It that sounds to me like um, there are some things that are not being generated properly. So I'm a bit worried that
Is this during build time?
yeah. I thought I did that. So this is the working commit, and then I applied. I fixed. I did the currency fix to everything else. That's my Git history.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's doable, but let's see. I think it's localhost 8,000. I tested this before we stream, and then
Yeah,
now it's
classic.
now it's giving me
Which
an
which
error.
effect is that? The
I don't know.
what can go wrong will go wrong.
Yeah, Murphy's law.
Yes, Murphy's law.
But also like just the time it takes. Like one reason I'm very interested in like the next generation build tools is that I don't like this building time that it takes. It seems to take forever. I don't think this is going very well. So I'm gonna kill it and then restart it.
Okay.
I may have to just clear the cache. Because Gatsby used to have some bugs where the only resolution was to clear the cache. I think it's been fixed, but you might as well just not wait for any chances. But yeah, let's have a look at the fixes that I did. So let's look over here. Let's look at the commits. Let's look at the SSR surfboard. So the main thing that I had to do, first of all, I updated the docs because docs are very important. The main thing I had to do was for server-side rendering, I needed to download all the images of the surfboards that we uploaded, right? And then save it into the local directory, and then have those be sources for our server-side rendering when we actually run these things. So when we create a page, instead of using the static get inventory page with all the sofas, and when we create GraphQL nodes, instead of sort of pulling from the static JSON, we actually call this new fetch inventory function, and the new fetch inventory function just does this query against our AppSync GraphQL endpoint, and that gives us some inventory. With the inventory, we can actually go and pull all this data, download the data, and then set it in our schema. So and then we're able to add it on as the GraphQL node. So that's essentially what I think we're doing. Yeah. So that's basically how you get what we did last in the previous stream into a sort of SSR ready state. I think the issue right now is that it's not detecting the right fields. I'm not sure actually. This worked. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and reset, because this was working. Let's see. I didn't change anything. Okay. So git stash. And then git reset here hard. So I went back in time. So I wanted to go here where it's supposed to be working, and I wanted to see whether that actually fixes the issue, which means that I broke something in here, right? because it's weird because like I did this. These are currency fixes, like just like apply the formatting thing to every single currency, every instance of currency showing. What? Okay, something's wrong.
Hmm.
Oh god, Gatsby Node.js 401. What is 401? That's unauthorized.
Oh, is it maybe missing the API key or something?
But I mean, I've done this before.
Hmm.
It was working. What the fuck? Okay, what can cause this? So the only other thing I can think about that might cause this is I actually started a separate project and I started working on that. Um, but I don't think that should do anything.
What's the problem in the Gatsby Node ESM JS? It's
Yeah,
highlighted
you see
red.
the problem is Gatsby doesn't tell me. Gatsby just says it threw an error. Thanks, Gatsby.
But if you
Um,
go into the like if you click on problems, is that just
CSS.
okay?
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this.
And
Let's
where
see.
do we have the? I mean, it sounds like
Hello.
potentially the API key is not. Is maybe the environment variable something messed up?
I didn't touch any of that.
Hmm.
What the hell? Uh, so that's a problem. All right, I need to. Okay, what do we do? I'm slightly panicking right now. I'm a bit like all this has not been touched whatsoever,
Hmm.
to my knowledge. Okay, how do we debug this Gatsby thing? Let's try to figure out what the error is. So there was an error. It goes all the way back up to Gatsby Node.js, error code 401. It throws an error during the source nodes and create pages lifecycle, which means that this I think this call. Oh, fetch inventory, wait Axios. Okay, yeah. So I think this isn't right. Um, which means I think we need to debug this.
Does it need to be a post?
You say method post here. That's equivalent.
Is GraphQL always post?
Um, that's a good question, but like this, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but this literally worked before, so
Okay.
I'm gonna say yes. Okay, so I'm gonna say like object and then try and console log this object. Do console dot log object. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say dot then error uh, console dot error. Oh boy, went into an error right away, right? I'm so sorry about that. Throw new error. I just want to make sure that this is the source of the error. It probably is, but let's just be sure. and then we should be able to figure out as well what, if anything, is wrong about this key, this graphical endpoint. It could be that I need to refresh the key because it's been more than 7 days.
Maybe that it just elapsed. Maybe.
Yeah. So that's super annoying because like that means that it elapsed, like before, like it was fine before we did this call, but now it's now it's not fine. Nope. Where do I get this stupid key? A config. Okay, the config comes from source AWS exports. There we go. Yeah, so I suspect this key is wrong. So that means I may need to regenerate this again.
How can we figure out if the key? Can we look that up in the AWS console?
I don't know where this key comes from.
I remember we created it when we created
we
the
did.
GraphQL API.
We did. Let's pull up the console. Oh God, sorry about that. I should have set this to like 365 days, but I guess this is a learning opportunity.
It is, yeah.
Okay. What did we do?
Yeah, where do we look up those keys? Is it users? Oh, it must be Cognito, right? Federated.
Okay, so here's what I think happens. We need to. Oh, we need to view this in AppSync. There we go. And when we view it in AppSync, remember that we ran a query, and then we're able to log in. And here we can list products. Except that we need to provide.
We get the unauthorized exception. That might be it, right?
Yeah. That's the error. How do I get past this error?
Create a new key?
Yeah, but how do I create a new key? Let me.
It's a very good question.
Right. Let's see if there's anything in the docs, because I don't know. I've never had to. I've always used like the user pool thing. API key. Define authorization rules. Okay. Create API key. Ooh, this looks promising. We have to handle API key rotation this way. Got it. You know what? We should also be setting that date longer, because we definitely want a longer time horizon. So here, and then we go into the backend API, and then parameters.json. Is this what they want? API parameters.json. I don't see any key. All right. What I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna use this amplify configure API, and that's gonna run through the options again.
Okay. Then maybe create a new key.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and use this to replace this key. So this ends with 2UBDU. So let's try to see if we can replace that. Walk through all configurations. Maybe update off settings. Ooh.
API key.
The problem is that it's got user pools and it's got API key. So I think the user pool is the default. And then yes, and then API key. And here it should be 365.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm like figuring this out. uh, I'm hanging right now.
Hmm.
Oh, done. Okay. And then amplify push. That's my shortcut for amplify push. Yes. Hey, Fahar. So
Hey,
I don't know.
far.
It's Fahar or Fajar. He's Malaysian.
Yeah.
Have you met him before? You've met
I've
him
met
before,
him,
right?
yeah, at the
Yeah, yeah,
JAMstack
yeah,
Singapore meetup.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was
He's
a fun
great. He
one.
runs the JAMstack makers what's the
Group.
yes, but it's specifically on, is it Telegram? What's the app
Really?
called? Yeah.
Are you in it?
I am, yes.
Wow. Um.
Yes,
So no
Telegram.
changes. No changes were detected. That's very worrying.
Oh yeah.
So I may need to do a full shit. Configure API.
Hmm. Starting off the week.
I know it's annoying. Yes. Sometimes security is too secure, and then you're like, I just want to learn. I don't need to be so secure.
Yeah, it's a balance.
Maybe it doesn't. So, what I'm thinking about right now is that maybe it doesn't detect what I'm doing here. So that's an issue that I need to file with my coworkers. Like when we changed the authorization method just now, it should have detected there was a change. Just like there it's not detecting any change right now as well. Um, yeah. Hang on. Did this change? No, it's exactly the same.
Hmm.
Okay. Uh, so basically, I'm not sure how to change this key. How do I
Yeah.
change AppSync API key?
Or can you
How do
extend
I change?
an existing key?
Okay. This sounds like something for AppSync docs. AppSync docs. Do 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 do. Wow, my internet needs to be faster. Do, do, do.
Well, normally Singapore internet is pretty good, no?
I got the apparently my dad got the cheap one.
Mm.
Some some competitor like Rocket. I don't actually know the name of it, but API key. Do we extend it? Let me know if you find anything on your end. I'm like
Yeah.
searching around. This is very slow. API key authorization for using API keys. Unauthenticated API. Yep. All right. Hard-coded value generated. Rotate API keys from the console. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
we can rotate from the console. All right.
Oh,
This gives
just
me this
via
gives
an
me
API
more
request?
confidence. This gives me more confidence to look around here. Maybe we're missing something very simple. So nope, that's all the APIs that we have. You have to define the key, run the query, code gen. How do we? Okay, settings. Is it settings? API key.
Oh,
That's our
API
API key.
key?
Haha. Look at that.
Yes. Can you click on it? Is that a radio
Time
button?
in GMT. Hang on. Yep. You see that?
Oh, man. It literally just elapsed at midnight. Classic. Classic.
What do we want to do? We want to edit?
Edit.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. God damn it.
How far does this go? August.
Is it a year? Yeah, a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. All right.
So let's to confirm what we just did. What I would like to do, because the feedback loop for that thing is very long. So what I would like to do is do the same query under API key
API key.
and confirm that it works. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. I mean, like, not really my fault, but then I should know how to do these things. I just.
And so where was the API key found? In what view?
It was it's under settings. So you go to okay. So if you are like coming at this from scratch, right? What you do is you launch Amplify console, look for your project, look for your API. We're looking at the GraphQL API, and then you hit view in AppSync. AppSync is the GraphQL API service that we're using. So that opens up this window, and then you head to settings, and you scroll down, and you look at the API key.
API keys, gotcha. All
Oh,
right.
different error. I think this could be me messing around with the error, the try catch.
The error handling.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if you just do git stash now.
I think I just undo it. Undo. But let's also read the error just to make sure that I.
Also, did you modify the export file?
The what?
You know that where our API key is defined, the AWS exports.
No, I did not.
Are you sure?
Because I don't have to. I just extended the same key.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so let's see if there was an error. I don't think there. Where's the error? There's no error, right? Error.match is not a function. I don't know what that is. Let's just rerun it. I may need to like reset this code because the code definitely works. But we have to tell Gatsby. We have to make Gatsby check for us. Man, you can check everything before a stream and it still still doesn't work.
Yeah, time.
Okay,
time
that worked.
is relative. See? Okay,
See?
cool. Creating pages, nice.
And this is me logging out everything because I like to log to debug.
Okay, cool.
Localhost, reload. Wait, how come this localhost doesn't work? Oh, I'm still building the development bundle. Okay, so what's our let's move on to our roadmap. What is our roadmap?
Yes. So I think we need a new type in our database schema. So an order type. And so basically the way this works, I think the way the card is implemented in, maybe actually should we look at how the card functionality works in the Gatsby project?
The card?
Yeah, so the shopping
carts.
cart. So basically when you
Yeah.
click cart, yeah, sorry.
So okay, this is the local version, and now we have this cart. I think I have some in my local storage, but basically you can, update, delete.
Cool.
You can sort by category. I only have one of each category, so
Yeah.
let me buy this blue board. And I think we can safely do this. So, so git reset head hard. And that should cause a rebuild, I think. No. Do you know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to reset it back to where it was. Git reset.
Oh.
So at least now this will change to
Gotcha.
properly dollar formatted, which
Okay,
is what I
cool.
did. So I'm gonna add this to cart, and then I'm gonna head to the cart, and you can see that this is properly formatted.
Quantity
It's by
2,
yellow.
nice.
It's by yellow board as well, and it's nice. Yeah. So
Cool.
we have a lot of money on this blue board. Is super expensive because it looks very nice, and then we can check out.
Nice.
Enter in our ID, our details. Do I want to enter in my? No.
Probably not, no.
Fake number. What is it? 424242.
Yes.
I don't know if all this works. I should probably have a more standard fake number. I think so. I think what has been what happens here is that so Nader hard coded some kind of ID. I don't actually know where it goes, but let's see what that goes. So it says you're successfully processed. I think this is supposed to open up Stripe elements, but I'm not exactly sure whether it's supposed to show the UI. Actually, no, the Stripe elements was the thing I just filled out, right? That was Stripe elements.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I think right now it doesn't actually send the create order request. It basically just takes the form data and just says, hey, yeah, all successful.
Okay.
And so that's where we'll have to make our create order request.
Right.
And basically we'll take in a list of products. Then we'll need to retrieve the products from our DynamoDB to basically validate the price and create kind of the total order sum. And then we create the payment in Stripe, and then we create the order object in DynamoDB, whether it was succeeded or failed, and return a response back to the client.
All right. So we need to create an API.
Yes, yeah, I think let's look at this. Basically, if we just create one REST endpoint, and then we can point a Lambda function to it. Actually, if you check on the project on GitHub, it has kind of a Lambda snippet in there. I think that we can use as a starting point.
So it says require Stripe, have an API key. Then whenever we post to this, we can calculate the order amount, create a payment intent. If the payment intent succeeds, then we can do some other stuff. And this is what is inventory API.ship. I don't know what inventory API.ship is.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. It basically just says, fulfill your order. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, this is a good sort of meta code that we can work with.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say amplify, add API. I'm gonna add a REST API. We'll just call it Stripe. Whatever. Stripe.
Well,
/
I think we want
pre-order.
Yeah.
Okay. You create a new Lambda function. Yep. Create order. Node.js. Do you want CRUD with DynamoDB? Hello world? No, we just want this. Right?
Well, the CRUD is. What does the CRUD look like? Because we actually want to. We want to communicate with DynamoDB, right? So maybe.
Yeah, you know what? We can change it later. Use DynamoDB table configured in current Amplify project.
I think so, right?
I worry about accidentally overriding a thing. Let's just try it. Fake out.
Oh, okay.
DynamoDB resource. Let's see. JAMstack Ecommerce. Yep. Okay.
But doesn't our GraphQL have? Isn't it backed by the Dynamo?
It's kind of siloed. Like as far as Amplify knows, it just is dealing with a resource called AppSync. And behind AppSync is the DynamoDB.
Okay. But will we be able to access that DynamoDB from our Lambda?
Yeah, by querying AppSync.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Sounds good.
I don't know what the name of this thing is, so I'll just say like order. I guess ID, just ID of the string.
Yeah, so we want an ID. We want a total, which is
It's
the
fine.
total.
We can do that later.
Okay.
These are just the indexes. So this is something I spent a few hours to learn that when we say column, we just mean indexes, and I think that's a little bit unintuitive.
Okay.
But whatever.
So the index that we actually use for lookups.
For lookups, yeah. DynamoDB is very, very scalable, and it bases everything on partition key and sort key. And here we've set up just one key.
Okay.
And then everything else is a JSON blob. We don't really care what's in it. It's just a JSON blob. I think it can go up to 400 kilobytes. Do we want to access other resources? Yes. Very important. API key, yeah. And then whatever, just give me all the permissions. No. So what this is it sets up permissions between resources. So I think, just in terms of security, they want you to lock you down as much as possible, right? You should not be accessing resources that you should not be having. So I think that's what is going on here. I think this is a nice feature, but sometimes it can be a bit frustrating if you forgot that you're trying to access other resources that you haven't given yourself permissions to access. Let's edit the local function. Okay, so this is the boilerplate that they give us for dealing with DynamoDB. It could be too much. I don't know. So here's the function that we just created. So it's got all this stuff. It's really just like dealing with DynamoDB on a low level basis. We may not need this. I don't know. Do we want to keep? So okay. So I think something I haven't really understood in discussing with you is, do we want to create the order? Are you here? Oh. Do we want to create the order inside of GraphQL, or do we want to create an order inside of DynamoDB? We want it inside of DynamoDB, right?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it would live in the same. Oh no, I think it would actually live in the GraphQL, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. So we don't actually need an additional DynamoDB.
Yeah, we don't need any of this.
Okay. So maybe
maybe we'll just delete all of this.
Can we delete an API?
We can delete an API, but we could just like not use any of this stuff that is set up for us.
Okay.
So let me just, I'm just gonna say no, not restricted, not editing another path. Okay. So and then let's copy the snippet and we'll see what we could get. So okay, this only accepts post. But we need to figure out how to query GraphQL from inside of here. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's all right, I'm just gonna delete this. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head to the docs and look for the guide on querying GraphQL. Here. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean, it looks like this is it. And then just copy this stuff in. I'm gonna need to install all these dependencies, which is scary. CD, amplify, backend, function, create order, source. Okay, and then npm install. I got nothing in the package JSON here, right? npm install Axios, GraphQL tag, GraphQL.
You can install Stripe as well.
Stripe. Good call. What does that library do?
Well, it's basically just a nice nice wrapper. So it's sort of like an ORM over your Stripe functions
Okay.
or your Stripe
Um,
resources.
so let's make this do a very simple query. Let's where's that query that we had before? Just to make sure that this works, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Query. Do. I just need an ID. Okay, fine. So here's the environment variable. Right. Okay. So we're doing the same thing that we did here, uh, with the endpoint and with
Mm-hmm.
the API key. Let me close this stuff. I always get too anxious when I have too many things open.
Okay.
I like having only two things. Okay. So let's see. So we need an API URL. I'm just gonna hardcode this. We can. It's nothing proprietary. Can figure out this later. Okay. So what is the API URL? It's this AWS AppSync GraphQL endpoint.
Okay.
AWS AppSync GraphQL endpoint. So that's this thing. Okay.
Can't we use just the same environment variables?
The problem is that these are not environment variables. This is just a JSON blob that's client side.
But if you go back to the Node ESM, there we had it in an environment variable, no? Can't we
No.
do the same config,
It was.
amplify,
I'm just
configure?
importing. I'm importing from the client side.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want
Oh,
to
okay. Okay.
go out.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, and that might
Okay.
cause deployment problems as well sometimes. So for example, in Netlify, this folder is literally just separated, so it has no visibility into the rest of the function. So just by habit, I don't have any dependencies sharing between client and backend.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's my API key. I guess I'll call this API URL actually. So call this API URL. And then the X API key, so this is const API key equals to something else, right? So we'll just call this.
That was our good friend from earlier.
Oh my god, that took so long. Okay, so this should do it. And I have a stray, whatever you call it, curly brace there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check by using Prettier to
Mm-hmm.
to check. You can actually mock this. Amplify mock is a way to mock this locally.
Okay.
Try that.
Yeah, I've never
Amplify
used that
mock
before. I've read about
API.
it.
It's very simple. It's just like a local server for running. It's single
For
function,
running the Lambda. Mm.
which is, less powerful compared to. Oh no, it's mocking the GraphQL endpoint.
Oh.
Anyway, I can
Oh,
show
I
you.
think
It's only.
does mock work for REST at all?
It does. It just requires. I'll show you. Okay, like this is just a local replica of a fully functioning AppSync database, so you can mock against. So you can mock before you do any migrations, or you push it up to the full DynamoDB. I mean the full production AppSync
Mm-hmm.
thing. But that's not exactly what we want. We want to mock. So let's mocking and testing. All right. Well done. Function mocking. Yeah, so it's amplify mock function and then function name.
Ah, okay.
Close this. Okay, amplify mock function, and I think it should give me some sort of
List?
list. Yeah, I don't remember how this behaves. I've only used it once before. Oh, thank you very much. So I think it's amplify mock function create order. The problem is like there are a few different names. Yeah, whatever. Hang on.
Oh,
So
relative.
so yeah, yeah. So it doesn't do a running server. It just does one invocation.
Oh.
It just does one invocation of the function. Um, Not super helpful. Event JSON. Let's see, source event JSON. I don't need any of this. Okay, so yeah, you know what? I don't think it's super helpful. This thing, it just helps you run invoke once. Okay, so I'm just gonna push this up, um, so we can actually play with it in the live functionality. But I'll show you what the mocking function actually does in terms of here. So let's say we have a function.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say we have whatever function, and this is not this specific function actually does the user authentication thing. But let's just say we have a function inside of this is the Lambda console, and then you can design it with some Lambda layers if you need to. But this is just by the default, um, what we have. So sorry, I think if you remember, this is
Mm-hmm.
what we worked on with the custom email and the admin setting.
Yeah.
But what Amplify mock does is it basically says it will give you a test event. So here this is exactly what we saw here in the event.json. Um, that's the event JSON. So basically,
Mm-hmm.
you say you wanna invoke a Lambda endpoint with some test payload, and it forces you to do this even though you may not have anything to test. You may just want to get. Um, so I'll just say like a default test, and now when I test, it's gonna mock that. It's gonna invoke that, and it's gonna give me that response without actually charging me or actually running that code.
Okay.
Then it's gonna give me this. So yeah, I mean, I'm not giving it whatever it thought it wanted. I think it's expecting something like some sort of cognito test, but this is a very very well, um, I don't know how you call it. Like this is a very standard thing that everyone who uses AWS Lambda understands how to mess around with. Yeah, that's the side excursion on what mocking and testing is looks like. I'm still pushing this. So one of the downsides of us accidentally creating a DynamoDB table that we don't use is that it's going and creating that
Mm.
on top of the function, on top of the API gateway
Okay.
that we need to do this. So it's gonna take a little bit. I guess the one other thing that we can do while we wait is let's assume that this works. So here source app JSON. Oh, hang on. Ah, okay. Ah, so we might actually want to not use any like. So we're in app.js right now, but we actually need to be in index.js.
Mm.
So I think we did that wrong. Um, okay. Ignore.
Would it make sense to delete the?
I kind of want to preserve in case we need to undo. I still have the full undo history.
Okay.
I don't know if that's like that's something that's bad about me. Like I like to keep code around. So this is the original code, right?
Mm.
I do like to keep code around. I don't know. we can delete the file. That's fine. Don't save. Delete file. What's your policy on like stuff that you might need later?
Mm. Yeah. I mean, I try either branch it off or
Hmm.
stash it somewhere or something. Yeah.
Using Git like
Yeah.
it's supposed to use. Speaking of Git, I feel like I still have something in stash, but I managed to restore everything to where we started.
Yeah.
I think I might just not use this. So I think I was just updating some readmes. So I'll just throw away the stash. Okay, so because we made that mistake earlier, we might have to push again.
Push again.
Uh,
Maybe it's faster now.
it should be faster, yeah. But I think we can also try to call it and see what happens. So Here we'll get a 404. Oh, we need a authentication token. What to do? What to do? Okay. So if I refresh this, I think we'll have a new function. Do 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 do. Function. That's the create order function. And we might be able to test this just from here. No changes detected. Ah, God, this is the worst part. Configure API. Like, I have to tell it that I'm updating something. Stripe. Update path. No. All right, are you happy now? Yep, you see, so it updated it, so it detected the update. So now I can go ahead and push it. Okay. So yeah, so here's, ooh, you see this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so it gave me the environment variables that I needed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So instead of hard coding it, like a monkey, I can just do that, and then key output, you can just do that.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's what happens when you grant yourself permissions to do. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh well, I think I was trying to be too defensive. Can still invoke my function. Okay, so what I should get from a test invocation, test one. I don't really care what the test payload is. I should get a failure because we did it wrong with the Express server in there, right? Like app.js versus index.js.
Versus index, yeah.
But the fact that this is taking so long to complete maybe also reflects that, like, we don't even resolve the request. We just timeout. Yeah. Okay. Default timeout is 25 seconds. You can raise it to like 15 minutes. You can see the test payload. You can see the building duration, all that good stuff. All right. Yeah, I think we just have to let this complete. Do, 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 do. And then we'll have working GraphQL endpoint.
And the API key is our correct API key?
Yeah, 2UBDU.
Oh, wow.
Remember this guy?
Yeah.
Caused us so much stress.
That's cool.
What else can we do while we wait for this? Assuming this works, what do we do?
Yeah, I mean, we could figure out the Stripe secret key. How we'll get that into our function.
Okay, so what else gonna do with that is that I think secrets manager is overkill. I think we're just gonna manually edit. So we're just
To
gonna do
environment variables, yeah.
Yeah. Do I create it here? Do you have?
Yeah,
I mean,
so I think if you just
Stripe
create a new Stripe account.
Okay, all right. No, I do have a Stripe account. Can I use my personal or? It's
Yeah,
fine, right? It's
you can just create a new one. There's like a drop down at the top left.
Okay. Sign in.
Yeah, if you sign in.
You can see my sales numbers. I actually don't know what they are. Authenticator. Oh, 2FA. Whatever.
And now if you click on the top left.
Ooh. Oh no. Top left.
Yeah,
Okay,
and just say new account.
All right.
And then maybe call it, yeah.
Thor and Swix test.
Sounds good.
All right.
And
Start dark
now
mode.
you just go to get your API keys or developers. There's yeah, and then API keys.
Where? Oh.
Yeah, submenu. And then
PK?
the publisher key is what we'll need in our Gatsby project. And then you'll click on reveal test key token. Don't ever do that with your live key, but in
This is fine,
test mode, this is fine. Yeah.
So this is the one I want?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like this thing, except I keep trying to go over there
Yeah.
and click
Yeah. Yeah. You can just click on the key. Yeah.
it. Yeah, okay. So
No, we need to set it in our AWS environment, right, for the Lambda function.
oh yeah. Very smart, very smart. Where
Did it go? There it is.
Stripe.
Maybe
SK,
call it Stripe secret key. Yeah,
secret key,
that's it.
save. Is this done? Okay, so let's also log out process.env stripe secret key, process.env stripe secret key,
But we'll need
Because-
to push it up first, right? Again, then.
stripe. Yeah. I mean, so, oh. Yeah, this is. Yeah. If it was a simpler function, we would be able to prototype it in here. But yeah, now we need to push it up. It's kind of annoying.
Okay.
Or we can do amplify mock function. Maybe that's what we. Maybe that's the jam.
But will that have the right environment variables?
I don't know. Probably not. I miss so like Netlify Dev definitely had all this. So I basically need to replicate Netlify Dev over here. But I think okay. So this is timing out. I think we redeployed something that should work. Let's see. We need to call it. Yeah, this timed out again, right? Okay, what am I doing? I created an API key, and it says /create order. So I think if I do this here, create order. It's still timing out. It's still giving me that that weird timeout issue. Do we respond? Oh, maybe we did not respond. No, async. Try catch.
Oh, but it's not a post request.
Oh yeah, that's a get. Yeah. But no, I returned 400. So
Oh.
if it's not a post request, it should yeah, it's causing an internal server error. How do we debug something like this? Let's see. Run this through logically. API. No, that's the GraphQL one. Okay, so what do we need here? We need to figure out why it's timing out or why there's the internal server error.
Yeah.
Okay, so the internal server error I know it's because it's API gateway not telling you what the internal error is. So if I can see the logs for this, then that would be good. Let's see CloudWatch. It's just timing out. Okay.
What are we doing in the function? Should we run through it?
We are very simple, right? It's yeah. I'm just double checking. It's index.js. We have only one file. It's an event handler. We say if event.body is missing or it's not a post, then we'll return 400. So this will be very fast. What I think is missing is this try catch. So we have all of this, and then we return, but in the catch we don't have a return. So this could be a issue.
But the GET request should just return with the 400, right?
The GET request should return with the 400. Yes.
But it also times out at the moment, doesn't it?
Yes, that is a problem. I'm not. Yeah, I don't have a good answer on that. I don't know what this headers is. What is headers?
If you go back to the template.
It doesn't have it. Okay. I'm just gonna comment it out. No, we don't need a header. I'm also gonna comment return status code 500. I don't know. Body JSON not stringify error. How's that? Good enough? Sometimes sometimes you want course headers. That can be helpful. Yeah. So I feel like I need more trust in this Amplify mock thing, because I don't really feel like. Let me try. Amplify mock function create order. So this should give me something, right? If I, even if the environment variables are not available, it says invalid HTTP method. Okay.
So that's the right one.
How should I mock a post? How do I mock a post?
Oh, you just need to send the event.
Event.json?
Yeah. Does that have a specific shape if it's a post request?
I don't know, because we don't document this. I have an issue waiting to document this further. You know, it's probably one of those like, it's probably one of those I have to dig through the source things.
But what's the shape of event that is expected for?
A post.
Yeah, for what kind of trigger is this? Like an HTTP trigger or something?
Yeah, let me try. We probably won't get that. We probably won't get an answer to this, but at least I can look it up while we're waiting for the deployment live. Amplify mock post. As far as I understand, I think we're just it's just a dumb payload, like it's a body. REST API, nope.
Look at this. I think I mocked the. Let me send that to you.
Oh yeah, hey, look, event.json, HTTP method post.
Yes, exactly.
What were you gonna say?
Yeah, I have a mock of event JSON of a Stripe webhook event. I just posted it to you in the private chat. But that's pretty much the same shape.
Sup, Will? All right. Okay. Cool. If it's the same, I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna try and mock it. But our deployment also finished, so we seem to be fine. At least I think that's that's what's going on. So, oh, the path is wrong. No, I need to specify the path of like create order.
Oh yeah. Okay.
In case I want to pass some like query parameters or something. So this should be a post, and then we should get some error about the environment variables. If our model is correct, actually it's 200, and Stripe is undefined. Okay, that's acceptable.
Yeah.
Okay, so all this has been deployed. So let's look at the live version of this. That should be here. I wonder if I just reload, would it still be available? So that's our Stripe secret still there. Yeah, let's test it. This is a get. I can't. Do I have to curl it? What's the best way to test this?
I mean, try the
set
get
a
request
post.
first. Maybe we should, right?
Yeah. All right. Invalid HTTP
Yes.
method.
Great. That's
Good.
correct.
So let's do a post using this.
Yeah.
Create new test event. Post 1. Test. Succeeded.
Nice.
And
Do we get a console log?
logs.
Logs.
These are just different services. There's CloudWatch, there's Lambda. But obviously they're very closely used together. I think we logged some stuff out. I don't remember what we logged.
The secret key, which we probably shouldn't, but
Yep, secret keys here.
okay, cool. Okay, that's good.
Did
That's good.
we also queried it, right? We queried GraphQL data, and then we had the body, and then we said we wanted it to come back, but nothing came back.
Well, we don't have any to-dos, do we?
Oh, do we not have to-dos?
We only have products, don't we?
We're products. I just called this the wrong name.
Okay, but somewhere. Okay, so list to-dos were okay.
Oh, list to-dos is wrong. Yep.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Okay, let's assume that this works. I think we have a pretty high amount of confidence.
Okay.
Shall we? So what are we doing now? We're creating an order.
Yeah. So basically, if you go back to our event.json, I think we can model it in there.
Really?
So the payload will probably just be something like items. So basically the order items, which is an array of product IDs. And then we have, I think, the payment method ID that we get from Stripe.js. And then we have, I think, the cardholder name. If you go back to the checkout form, you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is it? Here. Okay. So let's just look at the checkout.js.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the best place?
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, that looks about right. And then maybe if we look for the submit, is there like a form
Handle
submit? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think those are the ones, right? If you scroll further up in the handle submit. We have the name, email.
I think it's been logged as well. So you see the console.log order.
Okay.
So that means I can pull it from here if I still have it. Nope, it's gone. I don't see it.
Yeah, me neither. But I guess we can just use that shape.
Wait. Oh, so the order is just here, right?
Yeah.
Email, amount, address,
The
payment method ID.
Yeah. But then what we're missing is the items. Is that the cart?
Huh?
down there. So we need to send the items in the cart.
Oh yeah. Why is this missing the cart? Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so I need to move this down. You see what's going on here? Like this order is if error. If error set error. What is this? What is this parentheses? Oh, this
That's
is
the
handle
submit, is it?
Yeah. Okay, got it. So in other words, what we need to do is we need to take the cart from here, from the context. What is the context?
Context.
Look for definition. Where the hell is the context?
I think we can just take the cart from the context, no?
Yes. I'm trying to yeah, okay. Context is just a prop. Okay, so
So
can
in
take
the
cart
handle
from the
submit
context. Yep, I'm inside
at the
here.
top,
At the top.
we already have the total and the clear cart. And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
if we
got
just add the cart to that context.
Gotcha. Cart.
Yeah, and then maybe add that to the order as items.
Items.
I'm not entirely sure what the shape of the cart is, but maybe if we just console log this, which we already do.
Console. Oh yeah, we do. Okay.
Okay.
The problem is it's not rerunning. It's not a live thing.
Oh, but we can do it locally,
so-
no?
Dot log cart. But I also cleared my cart when I checked out.
But you can create a new cart.
I can create a new cart. Yes. Buy the yellow board. Checked out.
And maybe if we filter the console. Oh wow, there's a lot of logging.
It's me typing. All right. Okay. Ready? Confirm order.
Okay.
Order. There we go.
Yeah, very good. What does items look like?
It's just a, yeah, it's just the item with a quantity.
So
price.
the item has an ID, which I guess is our product ID. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. So I'm gonna just copy and paste all this into event.json. I don't know if I can just paste it like that.
Do you have to stringify it? Yeah, I think
Probably.
you have to.
Probably.
You can right-click and add it to a temp var, and then you can do JSON stringify of the temp var.
Tip 1. Sweet.
Nice.
No, but there's all these like quotes. How do I escape that? You see what the issue is?
Yeah.
Replace like that with like that. No. Okay, like that with like that.
But what format do we actually want it? Just
I think this works. No,
you sure?
what's the? I don't know.
no, it should just be.
Maybe I have to replace with the other.
No, it
backslash.
needs to be stringed. You need to get the whole string, right? Just the whole JSON stringified string.
That's what I did. No, okay.
Oh.
Do you see the problem here? The problem is that I have this quotes, right?
Mm,
And then when I stringify, it just gives me more quotes.
yes.
So I need it to escape for me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
This is really like full stack.
So how is proper JSON shape? Is it just escaping it?
I think you can just feed it in.
Where are the JSON experts?
I know, right? Okay. I think this
Okay.
did it.
So
Okay,
if you
what did that actually do for us? So now I have a test payload. All right. So we go to. So that means our body will have the right items, right?
yeah, and so basically what we now need to do is we need to get all the items, all the products that we have in our items from the database.
Yep, that's the list products. Yep. Okay. So
Um,
then we, yep.
do we need to filter by product IDs or do we just...
We could just match them.
Okay.
So for example, let's do this. So cons products equals to like that, right? And this is an array of products, and then we can just do like products dot find, product dot ID equals to whatever ID we're looking for, and then that will give us the server side prices.
Mm-hmm. So basically we need to do that for all the items. So we need to run
Yep.
through all our items.
So let's see the items. So event dot body dot items. I don't know how this. I guess yeah. Event dot body dot items, right?
Do we need to parse it?
Yep. Const body equals to JSON dot parse.
JSON parse.
I'm actually not sure we need to parse it. So this
I
is
think we do, yeah.
We do. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure out the error. Console.log body.items. But let's just say that this goes correctly. So const items equals body.items. And then this items we can do items.map items dot for each. You know what? Let's just do that.
Yeah, what we want to do is actually then sum up. Is it a map reduce or something?
It's fine. Item. Okay, so you want a summary? That total amount equals to 0.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then, so what we'll find here is.
So if we
info.
find it.
So we find item.id, and if it's found, if product info.
Yeah, then we want to add to the total amount.
Products info dot whatever it's called.
Is it price?
Yeah, it should be price ish. Let me see. Yeah, price.
Mm-hmm. And product info is the products we got from the server side, right? So that's the important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing is, do we want to decrease the inventory? Like, okay, to do decrease inventory.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll get there today.
Yeah.
What else do we need? We need amount as well. So the amount comes from quantity.
Quantity, yes, exactly.
Okay. Item dot quantity times item dot quantity.
Yes.
Times items dot quantity. Okay, so now we have the total amount.
Yeah, and now we want to create the payment in Stripe.
Okay.
So we can copy from our
template.
Lambda snippet.
Where is it? Here. So let's require Stripe first.
Mm-hmm.
And let's use the correct ID.
Yes.
How come this is not syntax highlighted? Okay.
Um.
This should be right. Did I screw up something?
No.
Right.
Is it because it's chained to the require, maybe?
Yeah, probably. No.
Hmm. Oh, underscore stripe, no?
Yeah, but it didn't really matter. I think the
Hmm.
syntax highlighting is kind of broken here. So
Okay.
I would not worry about it too much.
Sounds good.
We should be confident in our JavaScript, right? Okay. Const intent, if intent succeeded. This one all looks good, right?
Yes, so basically get the whole try catch there.
So Stripe card error. You know, if I had TypeScript, then I would be able to check if all these are valid.
Yes.
Okay, so there's an order item. So we need to create an order.
No. Order is our body.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just called it body instead of order.
Yeah. Let's just call it order.
Okay.
Order.
Then we, yeah.
Did I take care of everything? Okay.
I think so, right? From items onwards, yeah. Okay.
So let's put this total amount.
Total amount.
And then
currency. Yeah, we're just in USD at the moment.
To do.
Yeah.
Pass currency. Order payment method ID confirm true. Error on requires action true. Intent status succeeded. Stripe customers created payment inventory API.ship. So that's something where we need to return.
Yeah, you can replace with a to do for now, I guess.
To do.
But so basically, instead of doing the inventory.ship, what we can do is create an order, basically make a mutation call to our GraphQL API. But I think we need to edit the schema first, right?
Yeah.
So maybe, yeah, let's do that when we know it works.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, we have established that we can communicate with the GraphQL API.
Yeah.
Then that should be doable. Stripe card error. If there's an error, I think we should return these messages if there's an error. So return 500. Is there a normal error for like Stripe card error?
No, it just means if it's a Stripe card error, then you want to show the error message to the customer.
Yeah,
whereas the
like
other
500?
errors,
Is it 400 something? Is it 300?
it would be, yeah, I think it would be 400. Yeah.
Never mind. Okay. Any other status would be unexpected, so error as well. So.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be 500. Would be.
I know.
400.
KKK. Okay. Honestly, I feel like this return I should just move up. Like the success return.
Yes.
Just move it up.
So at the end of the try, I think, does it already have a return there? No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think where did I do it? Okay, so I can say success. I don't have a body. What can I do? I can say customer, whatever. To do. Don't send customer detail to client. Okay.
Why not?
I don't know. What if there's something confidential here?
But it's just their own customer details, no?
Yeah, but you know, if you can avoid leaking stuff.
Yeah, fair.
All right, so we've modified the function. Deploying it now.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worthwhile just mocking it to see what's up?
Yeah. Do we have our event.json locally updated as well? Yes.
We have, but we don't have any of the other. We don't have any of the other stuff. So we'll just get some random.
we don't have
Yeah.
the Stripe secret key, right?
Yeah.
Could we just set a local .env file?
Yeah. We could.
Hmm.
But you see, this kind of stuff is important for us to check that our function actually works, so that we don't waste time deploying something that doesn't work.
Products.find is not a function.
So this is undefined. Okay. So we need to handle the case of if it's undefined. Which means, you see what's happening? So if products, I'm going to return 500 body JSON, let's stringify. No products found. Something like that.
Well, that's not JSON, is it?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually works fine if you don't do JSON.
Yeah, okay.
You make sense. Yeah, so we can't really locally test this, which is sad.
I mean, we probably could set the env variables that we need.
Or we could, put some mock data here if you want. But yeah, some env variables.
If we just export the env variables.
Okay, I see what you mean. But then I have to parse this, right? Parse, like JSON.stringify. Is that what you're thinking about?
No.
No?
No, I was thinking if we set all the environment variables, we need like our API URL, our API
Understood.
key.
I'm saying that's not enough, because we need mock products data as well
But
locally.
wouldn't it then get the right product data from our API? If we have the URL and the API key, no?
You're a clever man. You're very clever.
At least that was my expectation.
Yes. Export. You're very, very clever. Okay, I'm already annoyed at the export thing.
Okay, sorry.
CD, Amplify, Backend. I'm planning to use the env module. Do you know about that? Or
No.
is that your preferred way to do it? So npm.im/env. I think it's either env or node env. I think it's no, this cannot be the one. It's very, very popular. We have a comment. We don't have a comment. Node env. Wait. Really? It's just env? Swix env safe. .env. Oh.
Mm.
There we go. Yeah, so just something like that. So this is a nice way to
But that's only if you
have a .env folder locally.
Yeah, if you have a .env file, right?
Yeah.
You could have just exported it to the console.
I don't understand.
Like the environment variables, you could have just done export and yeah, but then anyway.
But like there's quite a few, right? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. There's quite a few.
Export. I see. So export like that. No, export this.
Just export
Equals.
capitals, yeah, equals.
Let's see.
I mean,
Stripe has
by
nice
now
naming.
the deployment is probably done as well.
I know. Okay. Let's assume that people understand what that is. Okay, so
Yeah.
what are we doing now? We're doing a test.
Should we do a test up online with the test window?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I send a test payload, I'm not sure if I have to like reload this.
But this is not sending the order payload, right?
Okay, so it's not sending the order payload, but there's a JSON.parse issue. So I worried about this because like we're basically
No,
trying to
but
parse.
if you look at our test event, just have a look at the test event we sent.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Okay. So
I mean, the JSON.parse should still not have errors, I guess, but...
no. It does because that was in standard JSON. I already noticed it before.
okay.
Standard JSON always.
Oh.
Wait. 500.
Okay. Do we have logs?
Products.find is not a function. Again.
Really? So what's the shape of our products, of the list products we get back? Is that not an array? Do we need to go like listproducts.nodes or something like that?
I think there's one too many extra .data inside there. You see
Like
this?
what's the shape
Data
of...
.data.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Let's actually mock the requests so we can actually see what we're querying. So AppSync, list products. You see, so we what? Oh.
Mm.
So we get data, list products, items. That's what we need to query. So it's data, list products, items. Something like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, if that's the right shape. Should we
GraphQL.
console log it or?
I don't know how to console log. Oh, you want to console log the products? Let's
Yeah.
console log this. Let's console log this. Because I'm pretty confident data. I'm pretty confident that this exists. Then sometimes there may be an extra data somewhere randomly because GraphQL likes to randomly insert things.
Or like a node.
Like a node, right? So stupid. But yeah, this looks all fine. Yeah, okay. We just need to we need a better way to locally mock is my conclusion from this. Okay, so back to our mocking export.
Oh yeah. So if you go to the settings, don't you have like the overview of all the variables?
Yeah.
The values somewhere?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just need a way to make it easy and nice to export all this. Export. Okay, I think those are the only three process.env. env. Yeah, I think those are the only three that
Yeah.
I rely on.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not erroring very quickly, which might be a good sign.
No, it just takes a while to spin up because there's a bunch of infrastructure that it needs to do to mock the Amplify Lambda
Oh, okay.
nicely. But it is too slow. I'm not happy with it. So here's where it's actually starting to execute.
Oh. Oh, previously it was just prep.
It was just prep. Yeah.
List products. Oh, it is
man.
data.data.listproducts.items.
Wow, that's annoying. Well, there's no dot items. This is an array.
Oh, okay. But then const products, you need just the second data as well.
Huh? Wait, what is this? Oh,
Yeah.
that's the order, right?
No, that's a product. Is it? No. Okay.
Oh, I see what you were telling me earlier. I'm just trying to figure out what the shape of the data actually is.
Okay. What is it?
But I'm quite confused about this. Is it really double data?
Oh no, sorry, because you're doing data. No, okay, I was confused. Sorry.
Ooh, wait. This is an interesting error. Okay, good. This is good. You see this?
Yeah.
We're getting the items. Then we get a Stripe invalid
Oh,
request
so
error.
wait, so it is dot list products dot items, right?
Yeah.
Wait, so it is data dot data dot list products dot items. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay.
What is this? Resource missing. No such payment method. PM1HH. Is
Yes.
this?
Oh, we still have the wrong publishable key in our Gatsby client. We still have Nader's key in there.
Got it.
That one, yes. And so yeah, you need your publishable key.
So how about we set this to like process.env?
Yeah, it should probably be a Gatsby underscore something, right?
Something like that.
Yeah,
Does Gatsby just read .env files or
I believe so.
.env?
Yeah, should. Gatsby underscore. Or you might need to do a require.env somewhere.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they bundle that. I feel like they bundle that. Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Sounds like I need to kill this and restart. And then maybe log this somewhere.
Yeah, and we need to do a new checkout to get the right payment method ID.
Okay. Cons.log. Gatsby key. Okay. Yarn develop. Okay. So I've pushed something that is invalid. Should I push it? I'm just gonna push again, right?
What was invalid?
I didn't do a dot items here.
Oh, yeah.
So actually, I don't need this because I know it works. The reason I know it works is because we actually bothered to locally test it before we push it to production. So now all we need to do is update our event JSON to have the right PK.
Payment method.
PM.
Yeah.
So secure. Stripe.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? Like,
Yeah.
it basically exchanged it publicly for a token, and then that token can only be used with your secret key.
It's so great that I don't have to worry about this when I use Stripe. It's
Yeah,
$2.
Oh, it's gotten cheaper.
No, I did the formatting on $200 and then it became $2.
Okay.
This is the expensive board. Okay.
Wait, but on the homepage it was only $2. Oh, okay. You can see because the element doesn't load. We don't have the publishable key in the process.env. So we can either do the require.env charade, or we can just hardcode the publishable key for now.
All right, sounds good. And that should hard reload as well.
Okay.
Oh, it hasn't. I need to tell this that it's updated a function, and it doesn't.
Oh, micro break in 10 seconds. Should we do a micro break?
Okay, grab a glass of water. I have a glass of water.
Nice.
So I have this app. It's Stretchly. Have I shown it to you?
I don't think so.
Every few minutes, it'll tell you to do something to like take a break from your screen, rest your fingers, and you can tell it to ignore. Every 30 minutes, it'll tell you to take a longer break. So That's pretty good. Okay. So Stripe should be happy now. It just takes way too long to reload. This thing.
Hmm.
Okay. That's good now,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, form validation is also a fun thing.
I forgot to open the
Oh
console.
no. Do we still have it? Order
Yep.
object. Nice. There it is.
Okay, so that's the PM. I'm gonna take this out. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
So hang on, let me. I'm just like fake bumping this thing so that it will believe that I updated it. I don't know. I think previously I didn't need to, and then now I need to. So I'm not sure why it needs to be bumped.
There's no like force push or something.
No, it's actually another request from users as well. Because like,
But we can run it locally now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we still have our environment variables in the local terminal?
This one, yes. So I have two sets of terminals. The second set is the one with all the exports. So that's why I'm going. But I'm a little bit multitasking so that we don't have to wait for the backend to deploy all the time. I mean, we're still waiting. It's just that we're doing other things while we wait. So this would have the new PM, which we'll see. We shall see. Stripe invalid request error. Invalid integer NaN. So
for
it sounds like
what amount?
See invalid integer NaN.
Mm.
Oh, is it are we like trying to multiply a string by a number?
Is it our total? Oh, maybe.
JavaScript. JavaScript. Okay. How about this? Oh, should we divide by 100 as well when we charge to Stripe?
No, so Stripe needs the amount in the minimum currency of the unit. The minimum unit of the currency. So in this case, cents.
That step equals to 0. This is my hacky way of doing this. Step plus plus. Step plus plus. And then at the end we'll say like final total, something like that. But actually, probably one way to do this is to also log out product info.price and item.quantity.
Yeah.
Right? Because we have a string and we have a number somewhere. That's how we get the NaN.
Yeah, but then do we also need to do type off, or do we see? Do we see it?
Able to. In Node it doesn't. In Node it will escape the thing properly. I think. I could be wrong. I'll preemptively add the type off just in case. So one of the issues, okay, item.id. Yeah, these IDs should be correct because I don't have many other IDs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other area that could go wrong. That's the only place that we can get a NaN is here.
We need some music.
What do you have any songs that you're jamming right now?
So I've got a pretty good way to train my Spotify. The problem with that is I never really know the names of the songs because I basically just do like my Discover Weekly and then sort by yes, add to playlist or no, don't like. Um, do I know any names?
No, just chill beats.
Oh no! What if Vienna? Vienna by it's actually part of the what's it called?
By the way, I'm a bit worried. This is either good in the sense that it's taking some time to execute, but it's bad because it's taking so long.
Yes, Billy Joel is the original. Vienna.
What was the song? Oh, Vienna. That's a song by Billy
Vienna.
Joel.
Yes.
I've probably heard of it. I'm just very bad with names of songs.
Yeah. Same. I just know because it's in the the Politician on Netflix.
The Politician. That's the show.
I think so. Yeah. And
No,
it's
I don't know it.
in there.
This is hanging.
Ah, damn. Do we know why?
I don't like. It's different. It's not failing, so that's good. So I just killed it. So it looks like it's doing some sort of parse. It's taking forever. Um, so
How many products do we have? We don't have that many, do we?
no, look at it's doing JSON.parse, right? So I assume that means that we might have something wrong here. It doesn't look like it, so I'm just gonna run it again and we'll see what happens. But it was definitely hanging, which is not good. Oh, look at the email. It's hard coded to customer@example.com.
Is that a problem though?
No, it's not. Yellow board. Look at the skies. Like, this only happens once we started once we changed the payment method. So I'm a little bit.
Can the mock function call out to Stripe?
I think
It
so.
should. It should be right.
Yeah. This is
be
just
able
not
to.
happening. Okay. What if I intentionally undo the PM? I'll use the old PM. If it's still erroring, then we know that I haven't saved it. Hang on. If it's still erroring, then we know that it's not this issue. So I undid it. This is the old one. Man, it takes me a while to even kill this thing.
Can we
let's see.
test? Have we pushed it? Can we test it online?
Yeah, we have pushed it. The only issue is we pushed the one with the NaN. I think. Let's see. Let's configure this to this one. Ah, crap. I made a mistake. I typed in the wrong thing.
Can you just copy the whole event?
No, but I need to be really careful around which one I'm doing. You see, this one is the old one. The HBB is the old one.
Okay.
1HH is the old one. And then HBB. Fuck, where is it? I'm a bit lost. Okay, so do we want the old one? No, we want the new one, right? This one.
Yeah, I think we want the new one, right?
Okay. Slash. Okay, so this is the new one. I'm gonna save it. And then what we should get, we should get the NaN error. See, this is a shoulder thing, and then it's like a Shoulder break.
Oh no, place your fingertips on your shoulders.
And then roll your shoulders forward and then backward.
Oh, that's
I
the
put it on a
shoulders. I put it on the elbows.
I put it on
Oh,
a yeah, it's every few seconds, every few minutes
nice.
it'll warn you. Okay, so we should get the NaN error. And then that's where we were last at. So
Okay.
so we didn't really debug it because we were just trying to console log it down
Yeah.
here.
I mean, we can also
And
we can take a look at the logs in Stripe, see if we can get any more out of that.
okay.
So if you go to logs under developers, logs, and then see what happens there.
I mean, it says amount NaN.
Yeah,
No
man.
surprise.
Okay.
So, I mean, one way to fix it is to I don't know I don't know what this is. What did I do? I didn't change anything.
It's very strange.
Okay. Let's number everything. Number
Okay. Let's just
number. I don't. That's probably not gonna work if I have like a dollar sign somewhere in there.
Oh.
Oh, you know. Oh. Okay. I know.
No, do we have a dollar sign?
See, we have an amount here that's nothing. That's fine.
No, but that's the total amount.
Items,
Um,
price,
yeah.
current inventory, quantity. These are all numbers.
Yeah.
So where could it possibly go wrong? I don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna save this and then I'll push it up to cloud because our local instance isn't, our local mocking isn't working. In order to make the local mocking work, I want to try and undo. Fuck. Okay, in order to make the local mocking work, I want to try and do this. GUUXU. Okay, so GUUXU is the new one. That means this is the old one. So if it's the old one, it should continue to work. Like you can see, right? Something went wrong with the JSON parsing. Something's I screwed something up. I don't know what happened, but I screwed something up. It could be me adding this .env, so I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna try that again. Let's see this pushing. Yeah, you see, like I didn't have to do any special update. Like sometimes it just detects the change, sometimes it doesn't detect the change. And now it's just
Okay.
It's per normal. This is taking a while to debug. Like we need better debugging tools.
Yeah.
Like this would have been good enough if it did not have this JSON output thing. So one thing that I should probably do is figure out why this JSON parse is taking so long. Oh, there's an event body. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's...
Okay.
Is our event body large?
It's big, but it's not huge.
It's not
Nothing's
crazy,
changed.
right?
Nothing's changed. So I think it's like a formatting thing. Like it's I probably screwed up something. You see, look at this. It's just I don't know why it's taking so long. Okay, so one way to do it is to go here, configure this, and just copy what I have here into here. Another, I mean, I can't think of anything else that I screwed up here. So that keeps going. Meanwhile, this is being pushed up. So, at least we have some sort of forced number thing. if we don't have, if we cannot figure this out, I think we could just hard code an amount to charge and just see it happen. But it's creating the payment intent in Stripe, and that's good.
Yeah, it's trying. That's good.
We're just passing the wrong amount, and but like that's the weird thing. Oh, you know what? I got it.
What's
When we do JSON not parse, everything's a string. That's my theory. When we JSON parse
that?
event body,
Oh,
is everything a string?
could be.
Okay, so the way that I'm going to test this theory is I'm going to pull up a console.
But isn't
Var abc equals to JSON dot parse, and then I paste that string. Nope. I paste this. I paste this string. Paste that here. abc dot amount. No. I don't know what I'm talking about.
no? It seems to be fine. Yeah.
Okay, that's the browser. What about Node.js? JSON dot abc equals to JSON dot parse. Var abc based on parse. I always use var so that I can change it later. abc.
Can you use let?
I could, but let doesn't let you redeclare. Anyway, so the amounts, the price, the brand, the quantity, all it's all fine. So I really don't know. I really don't know where this could go wrong. I literally copy and paste.
Are we accessing? Yeah, we're accessing price and quantity, right? Are we
Yeah.
accessing the wrong? Oh wait, but we're taking it from GraphQL. Is that it? Because we're taking the amount and price from the price. Oh wait.
But it should be a number. It should be a number.
Yeah, so product info.price should be a number and item.quantity should be a number. So the only thing that could be messing us up is the one coming from GraphQL, right?
Maybe.
But if you run the GraphQL query, I mean that can't be right. Like GraphQL is type safe, right? So
yeah. I don't know. I give up. Okay, so I think this is updated. We can run this again. Test. Oh man. Newbie mistake. Syntax error after argument list.
wait, why did prettier not complain?
I have it turned off for open source contributing reasons. I can just turn it on again. Settings. Shit. Settings. Format on save. Wait, setting. How do you do settings? Open settings. Yeah.
Yeah. And then turn around.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see any issues because when I save it just goes back.
Did it say the line?
Huh?
In the error message, did it say which line?
Nope. Very, very. What? I'll push this again. Okay. We might be stuck here.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling too great about this one. Oh, actually, instead of pushing that, how about we just push like a hard coded number?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we can figure this out offline and then
Yeah.
maybe upload the example somewhere or something.
Yeah, totally. I think that's definitely something I'm keen on completing, because, this is a full working example for someone to copy from, and they should have. Oh, you can move, marching in place, or doing desk push-ups. So this is one of the longer breaks where it's like a 5 minute break. You
Oh,
can step
five
away from
minutes.
your computer.
I could, I
I'm
could,
not.
I could stand up.
I sometimes do like standing desk. Like I can convert my
You'll
setup
see
into
where my green screen ends.
You just disappeared. Okay.
You see where my green screen ends?
No. Yeah. It's nice. I should get a green screen. I don't like my background.
Yeah, you can see now if I pull it down. Gone.
Ooh. Ooh. Is it like pinned? Do you use a nail or something? How do you get the screen to stay up?
So this is the Elgato something. So it's basically, like the banners, the pull-up banners.
Yeah.
So it's very compact. We have a question. Is customer login in our list?
Oh, there you go.
Also profile or something. Yeah, that's the one. I'm not sure. In our list. Yeah.
Wow. All right, I might get this.
Yeah, it's definitely the Cadillac.
Yeah, they're a bit expensive, right?
But it's very portable, yeah.
Cool. Do we have an answer for this? I don't have an answer.
Does this just mean
We did off in our
maybe
first episode.
maybe that's the question.
Is that what you wanted?
I think
that was my response. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get this resolved, but essentially we're almost there in terms of creating the payment intent, because we have this coming through. It's just that we're sending the wrong number, and then we need to create the order, on the database side, but that's more like a administrative thing, to be honest.
yeah. Yeah, that's true. We did only admin auth. Also, maybe it's saving customers' payment methods or something like that. Yeah, we didn't do that. That's true.
So okay, so saving customers don't do, but you can, well, we can create it as a user table, right? We can create a user table. So yeah, shall we walk through how we would do that, since we're here?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can see that after the payment, we create a customer object. And then can we, in our Lambda function, can we figure out the authenticated user? So if they are logged in?
Yeah, if we send along the, it's in the event dot.
Is it just a
event
JWT?
request? Yeah.
Yeah, and then we could basically just do a mapping table of
From. I mean, we're just like creating new customer, right? In GraphQL. So I think that's where we would put it, kind of inside of
Or
after this flow.
Can we add metadata to like the user,
Yeah.
the cognito user?
I
So we
wouldn't
could-
do that. That's
Yeah.
insecure. That's,
Okay.
We can. It's just I'm not sure that you want that because
Yeah.
you
Okay.
might want to query it in the future,
Yeah.
and you should not use Cognito as a database.
Yeah. Yeah. I think at this point we'll cut our losses. I'm pretty tired actually.
Yeah. Thanks for sticking it out. Actually, I'm gonna try one more time, but
Oh
yeah, we're
yeah.
done. We're done. I just want to see that we know how to solve number problems and NaN
Hmm.
issues, um, and we don't know how to do that.
We don't.
Okay, so I will figure this out and post up the finished code.
Okay.
Um,
Cool.
but we're gonna have I'm gonna send people to this link um, here and put it up on YouTube. Um, but yeah, I mean, we uh, like we'll have a follow up article on this. I think that's something that you and I we can collaborate pretty well on.
Yeah.
Just to add in all this uh, code that people would otherwise have to figure out, kind of laboriously.
Yeah. Let's do that async, and then we can maybe post it to DevTO or something.
Yeah. Oh, you see, this is the problem here. You see the parenthesis. That should have been a comma.
Oh.
I know. I know. I really like. I'm really moving towards like. I think we should just always use TypeScript, because
Yeah. I mean, we could do that here, could we?
ESLint. I have ESLint. Huh?
We could use TypeScript here, no?
We can, but we have to set up like a build.
Okay.
Like it doesn't run TypeScript natively in Node.js, right?
Gotcha.
So we have to run. We have to have some sort of build. I guess chain or build tool, build process. All right. Well.
All right.
Not the ideal ending, but I think we got some sense of how it's like to work with all these APIs and debug them. I definitely think that I take away a lot of this, let me just switch it back to just the two of us. I definitely take away a lot of like learnings for the product team over on my side to improve the developer experience, and then I think e-commerce, like it's a very careful area with a lot of small details, like from SSR all the way to like validating your form, all the way to server
Yeah.
side security stuff. So
Yeah, I guess the gist is use Shopify or yeah, I mean as with Gatsby especially, I think if you're shipping physical goods and stuff, you can use I guess like the Shopify headless the Shopify Buy SDK. So Shopify has a headless GraphQL API. Of course, if you want to build something very custom, you can do like we do. But I think really our sort of goal with this project was to kind of understand all the different bits and pieces that play into building an e-commerce experience and sort of, not necessarily just apply it to e-commerce, but to any sort of project out there that needs authentication, that needs payments, that needs databases.
yeah, it's the full stack of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, physical e-commerce is difficult if you inventory and shipping and stuff.
Oh yeah,
there-
then you
there-
need to do fulfillment, right?
Yeah, there's a couple thousand engineers I think that Shopify has, so that's always a good option. But of course, there's WooCommerce, BigCommerce, Squarespace. The space is pretty big.
I mean, what we did here, it's a very small step to, like, oh, I want to do recurring subscriptions for SaaS, like the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, and that's definitely more accessible SaaS when you don't have to fulfill things, when you're kind of doing digital goods. Yeah, that might be interesting. Yeah, what else can we say? Can I do a shameless plug maybe?
Yeah, do shameless plug.
So I'm
You want to
actually
share your screen?
no, I'm just
Okay.
you'll have to share it because I can't comment publicly.
Oh.
But yeah, I just kicked off my my personal YouTube channel, and I'm actually going to
Yay.
live stream some things. I'm sort of getting ready to kickstart a project where it's just kind of from zero to SaaS, I'm going to call it, sort of building, just kind of building a side project live on stream with various different components.
Well, what's the side project?
So it's basically just a payment link platform. So you connect your Stripe account. It listens to you creating products and prices, and then it gives you a payment link, a QR code, kind of different, different things like that. I actually have a Notion board somewhere.
Oh, that'd be nice to put up.
Yes, I just so I'm using different laptops, and I don't think I have the. Yeah. Okay. You'll just have to follow me on the YouTube, and then you'll eventually get to the Notion board.
Yeah, let's get more followers so that he can get a nice vanity URL. So
Yeah, that'd be nice.
easier to type, and that'd be great. This sounds awesome. I want to add Stripe to my shop. Basically, I use Podia for my book, and right now if you do, so it uses a widget, right, like a third party widget.
Mm-hmm.
And let me show you. So like, so it loads. Oh man, it doesn't even. Okay, hang on. So in Chrome in incognito, it blocks cookies by default. Are you familiar with this?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Okay. Well, it doesn't let. I put in a bunch of workarounds for this, so it sends you away. But the widget that I normally have is not showing up because it just it requires a cookie, and Chrome blocks it by default. So basically I want to build my own. So that's the project that I'm working on.
Nice.
It sends it to this really ugly page. Anyway, that's it for us. This has been educational, fun, a little bit frustrating, but I think all live streams are a little bit kind of unplanned. And I'm definitely going to try to do better. I think there are some other live streams that I want to do. I think it's a skill that people develop over time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're both StreamYard developer advocates now.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah. I mean, it's just like I think the streaming wasn't the problem. we had a bunch of other problems, but the streaming was actually quite good.
Yeah, it was. All right, I'm gonna let you get to bed. But thank you so much for collaborating. Thanks to the viewers for
thank you
checking us out, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.